What is going on, everybody? SuperBig21 here, and today we have some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And in the last video, we ended on a cliffhanger. I'm not really sure this is where the murder happens, or if there's even a murder. I don't know where to go. I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, and what about the second floor of the school? That's one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like a natural place for it.
Yo!
Hey, Makoto, honestly, what do you think? Huh? About what?
For serious?
About Byakuya. You think he's been brainwashed or what? I don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, aren't you some kind of psychic, right?
Hey!
Listen, Makoto, you completely misunderstood what I do. Okay, listen, fortune telling is like... it's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudo-scientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think that fortune telling isn't pseudo science? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. Where's second floor is up here. Oh wait, let's check the back, all the way back place. Alright, so the pool. Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he said, there could be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if he was only talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' door locker, and the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Damn. What? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped my mouth. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand,
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? It was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. Something is being written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. The murder is far too bizarre for an everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was a body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement, the hero really is
Naturally.
dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round up everyone. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it is as if no time had passed at all. Like my senses had just taken a wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone with the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim? Which means we are now in the same position we once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. It's all a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. What the fuck? Surveillance camera. Mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. You know what happened and is still forcing us to go through this. Is this Chihiro's blood? No, there's more important things to worry about than this right now. Yeah. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? The word bloodless is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think this is any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Oops. And at the scene of the crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And that nickname did the internet give us this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack? The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormality, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
This is some kind of copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style. But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it was the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? What are you saying? Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
But going so far to write bloodlust at his scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Ina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive and she was just standing there. No. Why? Gadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko. Ina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I remembered what she said about she faints every time she sees blood. So she's homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Isn't this a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she's passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think that's okay. The regulations put sleeping like on purpose. So since she didn't faint, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd hear her, Toko suddenly shot awake, and as then she literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction, I was totally lost for words. She leapt straight into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion, she had to just go through her motions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world in front of us has a back and the top is spinning at the bottom of the sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's good, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that it is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It must be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her back, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Very well. You can take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation. Can I assume nobody has problem with leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rush into an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Shiro's murder is... Oh shit, isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But I don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us is killed? A fellow classmate. What does that freak you out? You guys have no balls, you know that. It's just there's nothing down there at all. Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
And give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know you must have been looking forward to it. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Did we really get into another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey.
Where did you plan on going? There's no one to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is simply an object. You are very enthusiastic about all this, aren't you?
Naturally.
How can I not be? We don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump onto it so soon.
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Wait, let's go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead, you're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Hero wasn't an object, show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering and listen. There's some truth in what Byakuya has said. Kyoko,
Because
we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our lives are a forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey. Hey.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like. Oh, that's all. I just came up with it. I mean, if only one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? I mean, yeah.
So then.
Is that the case? Why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey.
Well, in good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of this serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting
Farewell
for
now.
you.
I'll catch you guys at the class. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin in our investigation. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. How long have I been recording? Okay, only 15 minutes during this video and then the next class trial. So for that, first of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point to complaining about it. No matter what I gotta do, I gotta do. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaki's case. Solve? No, you seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing this most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byaki on this one. Alright. I already know that's the murder weapon. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's blood on the dumbbell. The Monokuma's file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? Right. I don't imagine it could have been anything else. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have splattered with blood during the murder. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look at it, it's strange. The more strange it all seems. This must be the genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
what?
But we're not still sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. The poster got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Is that all? Oh, I guess we have to talk to people. I use this locker room all the time. Now it has become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you don't think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and carried here. She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, she apparently was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Hino and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she probably avoided it then. Avoided it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she's never showed up. But I can assume she was trying to avoid us. But instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
oh, that was the way. Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine I would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. You're saying she could have just come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that would also mean that someone come. Oh shit, I read that wrong. It is possible, like, it's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember. She said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really want to get stronger that badly? I already mentioned it. She was a girl. After all, most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The case of Chihiro's complex. Can't help but wondering what it might be. Now I believe it is time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? It's not gonna be that. A floaty donut. I don't think it's related to what happened yet. Oh, but I found a Monokuma coin. bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. There's nothing to do. Okay, don't care if I find more shit. I remember right, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks.
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands
Did you
together.
call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been Yes, the card readers have all been designed interfacing with each of your handbooks. You can only enter a locker room corresponding to the gender listed on your individual handbook. And it is impossible for two people in a row to go through the door while it's unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the Sailing Mountain Gatling gun will initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone else from lending their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Shiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. The Shiro was found in the... Yeah, that's exactly the thing.
words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But I'm wrong? You should pay pretty close attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you right time. Loaning your ebook to other students is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, it would have been created on purpose, didn't you? To add a little bit more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have had to loan it, so so sleepy. Just listen to you makes me want to pass out. But more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental fuck you. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? I will help you understand what's going on. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure out for myself? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But wait, what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students got delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Sayaki. No, Sayaki. Now, do you understand? Sayaka? No, I forgot. This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. We just went through that. I see, yeah, now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showing Juko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It would be a surprise for the handbook to break them. That kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to the student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
And Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing it was a weakness, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? This handbook isn't actually broken. But you mean to ask me, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
Fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. How long have we been recording for? 26 minutes? Where? Yeah, we need to find who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. I don't know where to go now. What did you mean by that, Yakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal the child's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit of the case. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotten to be an urban legend. But still, could he be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove and I can show you.
Don't make me.
And I have a basis to believe, I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of them. Is there really proof? There is something I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really? Hey, you two. Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with
busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency, emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me.
please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to look what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and not leave it at that. Okay, hurry up, come on. I said that backwards. Wait for us,
Let's
Hina.
go.
Looks like she's heading to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Oh, you mean we don't have to walk or anything? Ah, shit, okay. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
so,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
Well, we should try talking to ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Hold on real quick. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap! An array of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a grasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't. Don't let Genocide Jack have control!
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? He's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust the door down, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. It couldn't even budge. Toko was scared even enough to have even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Has the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko is so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anything that might be able to persuade her? This nigga can. Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Byakuya? Bakula?
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey Byakuya, what was Toko just talking about now? Something about a promise.
What?
I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya swooped away. Byakuya? And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he wouldn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Is evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. I'm sure it's this door, because we ain't going this one last time. If I remember, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It makes sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Is that a camera? Yeah. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Not really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Oh, you have a short IND to select that file. Huh?
that's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. And the original is kept at the National Library. It won't be classified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it? It won't be for what? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up being for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. So many different files stuffed into the shelf. What's in all
That's
these?
enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean ones with real power. The secret council controls everything from the shadows. Illuminati! If you're ready to disappear for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people here. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I put it to good use. Yeah, monocoin. If you pay attention to your surroundings, I'm sure you discover value yourself. Well, the only one I know is behind you. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those are files with graphic disturbance photos for almost kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever look at. Be careful, huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind you expect to leak. Oh. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something here. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved useful when I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? So are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problems. Anything that doesn't fit your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone put it all this together? I suppose it goes to show how much Hope's Peak truly wills, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with this. It's all just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can I believe it? What about you? How can you? What do you mean usually? Unusual, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually oh, that's the wrong voice. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But would that make you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered from genuines, I reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on, you're saying you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within the bloodline that allows me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time to review whatever documents and materials that interest me, which is why I proclaim without a doubt that the materials guarded here are the real thing. It's beyond believing or not believing. Ryaki is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation. Reading through these reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It excels mental exercise. I'd solved more than a few of those cases just reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya has grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounded the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene comes with the word bloodless is written on the victim's own blood. And the second is the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodless is written on the blood and the victim's body is suspended. That's the exact same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about the specific fact were the members of the police and the higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knows about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the actual mounting of the victims. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. In fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That's right, it's evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. think Genocide Jack really is. Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little gang. Don't you think it is good to take a look at what you've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. I guess we have to look through these again. There's a ton of thick files and bookshelf. All those files are for investigation reports, cold cases. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case files. Did you let me see it?
Fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look in it, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me over the file and I flipped through it with tense and nervous fingers. Suddenly my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Names of Genocide Jack victims ran on for several pages. Kin Harada 32, Tesero Hondo 17, Shoujo Gayuk 23, Kana Issei 14, Takashi Yoshida 30. Damn, more. Koma Tasuna Taro. Sorry if I'm butchering the shit out these names. Takamafumi Gano Uchida, Nashio, Takashi Masamu, Yuto Yumija. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read it. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the same way. At the scene of the crime, every murder, the word bloodlust was left in his victim's own blood. Now, take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on the weekdays, at nights, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it is suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never came forward, it is unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may have a split personality. How long have we been recording? 42 minutes? We're just gonna keep going. A split personality, like the kind of things you see on TV. So I'm a part of another totally unbelievable story, but this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are you going? Anywhere but here. We finished business here, haven't we? Oh, wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned to the left without saying a word. I hurried up out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial, huh? Just like that, all of a
I
sudden?
don't have time to play.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapparitions. Would you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move on investigation program. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like it was just some plaything getting tossed around. Same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's really the one who killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us? But who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back. Okay, so we just said. And the others might have come up with some info too. I might be useful while I'm at it. Alright, yeah, we're gonna just keep going because the investigation is almost done, and I kinda like to do investigations in one video. Hifumi has evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee you what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Studenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What'd she see? She refused to tell me. It was like a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it going to be? Oh, what has Kyoko found? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about, just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of evidence. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine
Goodbye.
its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess take another look at the body. His handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Joe's hands are bound what looks like some kind of rope. The rope used to prop her up is some kind of crucifix position, right? Huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again, after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, one more thing is likely to tie up all these mysteries together. Is it true of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro? And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help look at the Genocide Jack case. Why?
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul.
No
To
forgiveness.
target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast would to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Is that the Bloodstained poster? But the big breast swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you find something like this. Shit, this might be my first hour-long video. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, but if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Okay, let's just go back in the girls thing just to make sure that we have gotten everything. You spend a lot of time in the exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it's opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid attention to any of the posters. I see.
However,
There is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there has never been a stain on here to begin with? Alright. Wait, what truth bullets do we have? We have the dumbbell, right? Yeah. Alright, so one place we want to go is the... Where's the warehouse at? I guess we'll go check the library. So I don't know where the warehouse is. Hold on. Class 2A, library, hallway. Gym, first floor. Oh, we gotta find where Celeste is. Okay, it's down there. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. I want to take another look at the genocide jacket file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. A desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one from over here and put it over there. It sure is dark over there. There's a thick layer of... Wait, can I... Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach outlet. The last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. That's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Alright, now I gotta go down to floor 1 and go in the warehouse to go talk to Celeste, and I think that's all we have to do. We got to the second investigation and murder hella fast. Like, there was just... I uploaded Leon's execution and it was 1, 2, and then... Because, yeah, it was only 2 videos before we went to the execution. Okay, let me see how long we've been going now. Yep, 52 minutes. Yeah, we're an hour-long video if this doesn't end right here. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one needs to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
Indeed.
That's right. This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have happened. You get why you desert. You get what you superb, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which means the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Yes. I don't know where we go investigate now. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out. And she keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimming, I was getting pretty hungry. But don't worry, I'm gonna hang back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course? There's two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Jiro would have liked to eat some more donuts. Maybe that was her big regret. I should have tried to spend some more time with her. Come think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, that was a little bit strange. She didn't hang out with other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us, it was like she stayed away from all girls. Was she just shy? I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be around your own sex but totally fun? Oh wait, maybe she was just used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never saw her as that kind of girl. Oh, that was the last thing we gotta do.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through...
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Alright, so that is going to do it for this episode of Danganronpa. I'm actually going to take a little break before I do record the class trial, because the way I do this is I record a lot of videos. So like I want to get done with chapter 2, and then I'll upload all those chapter 2s, and then I'll start playing Danganronpa again, just so I don't have an overflow of Danganronpa videos that I have to upload. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment for more Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. Peace.